This year I decided to watch the grand final of Sweden's Eurovision selection show, Melodifestivalen, for the very first time. And seriously, I've really been missing out. For the past few years, I've always seen people raving about Melodifestivalen, saying it is the selection show that you have to watch. And so this year I thought I'm going to watch along and see what all the fuss is about. And oh my god, I've seen the light. It's so good. It's so freaking good. But let's back up. This year, Sweden chose John Lundvik with the song Too Late for Love to represent them at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Melodi nummer 10! John Lundvik med Too Late for Love!
And honestly, I think it's got a really good chance of winning. Admittedly, Sweden always put in a stellar performance. Having now seen Melfest, I totally get why. But honestly, John's song has one of everything. It starts off really small, it's just him on the stage.
Maybe I will lit your world with just one spark.
And all of a sudden it breaks down into this big gospel number. He's joined by the choir on stage and it becomes this big, epic, anthemic tune. It's fantastic. But it wasn't just John that performed a stellar song. All 12 of the acts were really bloody good. I had about 5 or 6 favourites of the night. It was really hard for me to choose the one song that I liked best. In particular, I absolutely loved Anna Berengadi, I'm probably murdering her name, with Ashes to Ashes. It really didn't perform well on the night, which was such a shame because, hello, it's country. I know I say it all the frickin' time, but country at Eurovision is my favourite thing, and that girl can really sing. Hello by Mohombi was another one that I was absolutely in love with. It was such an earworm. It had such a brilliantly catchy chorus. I was singing it all evening. Of all the songs on display, it was the most typically Swedish Eurovision, and I loved it. It was so good. And Malou Prytz with I Do, that was another really great earwormy number. Placed last overall, which I thought was a real shame. I thought she had some amazing energy up on that stage. And even what was probably my least favourite song of the night, I Do by Arvin Garner, I think. Can you tell I'm not Swedish? I'm really butchering these names. I'm really sorry. Even that was really good fun to watch. It was so cheesy, it was so camp, but it was fun. It was really fun. The song actually won Melfest back in the 90s, and it kind of sounded like they hadn't updated their sound since then. But they really put on a good show, and it being the last one of the night, it was a really fun, uplifting song to end on. And that was really the vibe I got watching along at home. It just seemed like everyone involved in the show was having the time of their lives. Yes, you totally got that it was a serious competition. You could tell there was an awful lot at stake, but at the same time you could tell they weren't afraid to have a little bit of fun with it. It was an incredibly professional and sleek production, from everything to the massive arena, to the fact that each song being performed genuinely looked like something you would see on the Eurovision stage itself. You could really tell that a lot of time and effort and, let's be real, money had gone into staging the thing. And also they brought back Linda Woodruff, the queen of Eurovision. I love her. She's the best.
Sweden has hosted the Eurovision 6 times, which has made Swedish television world famous and, of course, totally bankrupt.
The night did not, however, go without its faults. Big one for me being that I felt having 12 acts to choose from was a little bit too many for what was meant to be a final. I honestly would have been happy if it was maybe 6, 7, 8 acts instead. That and the voting. The voting was weird. So don't get me wrong, I love the Swedish way of voting, where the public gets half and the jury get the other half of the say in the result. I think it's great and it makes for some really amazing tension on air. But this year, because John won by such a massive landslide, there was no tension at all. And I get that can't really be helped, but it just felt a little bit lackluster watching along.
Melodifestivalens vinnare 2019 är...
And that interval act, too, What was that about? They had last year's winner Benjamin Ingrosso in to do the opening number, so why didn't they get him back to do a reprise of his song? Why did they do it in interpretive dance instead? But overall, and honestly I am probably nitpicking, it was such an incredible programme, and my god, I have really missed out. I am definitely a Melfest convert. You've won me over. What about you, humble viewer? What do you think of Sweden's chances in this year's Eurovision? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, if you did like this, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and click subscribe for more. I make loads of videos about all things Eurovision, including reviews of some of this year's selection shows that I know you're gonna love. And if you do want to keep watching more, just click the links on screen now. Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.